Hello, Aquarius. I am honored to be here with you in this very moment, a moment where your pioneering and unique energy is shining bright. You were born to open pathways, to break old structures, and to build roads that no one has ever walked before. The sky today whispers to me that you are being called to awaken a deep part of your soul, a part you may have forgotten amidst the rush of life. Take a deep breath. Set aside your worries. Open your heart to receive the messages from the guides of light. They send you a clear reminder. Do not mistake stillness for failure. If lately life feels slow or even suffocating, it is not a sign of decline. It is the pause required before a great leap forward. In my vision, I see a turquoise drop of water, shimmering like a jewel of life. It represents wisdom and compassion, the purest essence within you. This drop is not here to cleanse, but to remind you that your wisdom flows endlessly, even when everything seems at a standstill. And right now, you're being called to reignite the passion that once set you ablaze, to bring unfinished ideas into reality. Your angels whisper, the time of delay has ended. Even if resources feel scarce, even if the road looks unclear, once you dare to begin, the universe will arrange the rest. Beloved Aquarius, you are the pioneer. If you do not take the first step, then who will carve the path for others to follow? When it comes to prosperity, the great lesson for you is this: the mind is the seed of reality. If you sow doubt, you will harvest worry. If you sow faith and love, you will reap abundant results. I invite you to repeat, all forms of prosperity are flowing toward me because I am worthy. Each time you say it, you are tuning your energy to the infinite abundance of the universe. Yet I also sense a shadowed presence around you. Someone not entirely sincere, perhaps veiling envy or fearing your light. Do not confront it in haste. Allow divine justice to do its work. Your task is only to guard your circle of light and to keep distance from those who are not aligned with your frequency. You are also receiving powerful protection. Archangel Michael is here, surrounding you with his sword of light. He reminds you, no force can break you as long as you keep your faith strong. Pray each night. Ask him to cut away all negative ties and to strengthen the pure energy within you. Aquarius, more important than anything, you are in the midst of a rebirth of the mind. Old relationships, habits, and beliefs that no longer serve you will gradually fade away. Do not fear these losses, for loss is only life's way of clearing space for greater fullness. Every time you release, you create a sacred emptiness, and the universe always fills that emptiness with blessings. One detail comes through strongly: your intuition is being upgraded. The smallest signs around you, a melody that appears at the right time, a phrase overheard by chance, or a recurring dream, all of these are the codes of the universe. When you choose to trust them, you will discover that nothing is ever random. In matters of love, if you are in a relationship, there will come conversations of great importance. They will lead either to a deeper commitment or to a release that allows both of you to find happiness. If you are single, a person carrying strong intellectual and spiritual energy will step into your life. This person comes not only to love, but to awaken within you a higher form of love, a love bound with growth and healing. In career and finances, a new opportunity is approaching. It may cause hesitation because of the risks it carries, but remember this: the universe does not send meaningless chances. If a door opens, it means that behind it lies the abundance you are meant to receive. Step through with confidence, for your instincts are the most reliable compass you have. Finally, I want you to remember this: you often project an image of strength, yet inside you sometimes question your own worth. The guides remind you, you are unique and you are complete. Practice writing down 3 positive things about yourself each day. This is not just a small exercise, but a healing ritual, one that transforms the way you see yourself into something more loving and whole. Aquarius, you were born to challenge limits, to lead the way for the world. And right now, you are being invited to step into that glorious chapter. Open your heart, trust your intuition, and remember that the light you carry is not only for yourself, it is a torch to illuminate the path for others. Hello, Aquarius, how are you today? I come to you now as a quiet companion, one who listens to the sky and translates the messages of light. Your energy is always different, forward-thinking, compassionate toward the community, and filled with a desire to change the world. It is this very nature that makes today's reading both comforting and powerfully encouraging. First, the guides want you to know that the path you walk is not truly lonely. Even if on the surface you appear independent, within, there are many souls walking beside you. Guides, invisible lights, ever present at your side. They send you a clear message: release the emotional burdens you do not need. If lately you have been carrying guilt, regrets, or the small fragments of the past, this is the time to put them down. A vision appears in my mind, a sphere of blue crystal, bright yet gentle, like an orb holding your ideas, your vision. It vibrates, signaling that your intuition and sense of community are being amplified. You are invited to revisit the things that once weighed on you, and to realize, often, the most important thing you can do for someone who is gone is not to cling, but to honor their memory in a way that allows you to move forward. A vital message comes through. Do not let guilt hold you back. Instead of circling around the question of what if, be grateful for what once was, give silent thanks, and step ahead. To release does not mean to forget. It means to hand the pain over to a greater circle where it will be transformed. There is also a realistic warning. Around you are forces of envy and calculation. Those who once tried to dim your efforts or to imitate you for their gain will soon be revealed. Cosmic justice, not narrow punishment, will place everything in its rightful place. You need not seek revenge. Negative energy collapses under its own weight. Your task is to move forward, to hold your vision, and not be distracted by the noise of those who try to unsettle you. From the angels comes an important message. Trust the process. Not everything ripens at the same time. Patience is a strategic skill, not a passive virtue. What feels like stagnation is often only preparation, the foundation on which your ideas can grow more steadily. See each pause as a season of germination, silent yet never wasted. In the coming months, you may face a trial by fire, an event that forces you to confront old fears, old doubts. Understand this: the test is not to punish you, but to measure your growth. When that fire arrives, your reaction will be different from the past. Instead of panic, you will choose calm. Instead of collapse, you will analyze and act with long-term vision. This will be the sign that you have learned the lesson. Pay attention also to your friendships. Connections that once seemed unshakable may begin to reveal their true faces. Distance appearing, behaviors shifting. This is not pure loss, it is a cleansing. See it as a sifting process. Space being cleared for the connections that truly belong, for companions aligned with your frequency, with both heart and vision. Soon you will notice that the new bonds feel deeply familiar, as if the souls had already met before. About journeys, they may not take you far, yet small movements will prove decisive. A short trip, a course, a change of residence, or even temporary work. These changes are not random. They act as activation points on the map of your destiny, opening the way for greater opportunities. Pay close attention to those you meet along the way. A simple encounter may turn out to be the key that unlocks a door of fate. In love, many Aquarius will experience a kind of rebirth in their relationships. Conversations long withheld will finally come forth. For some, it will be reconciliation. For others, it will be a parting that allows both to grow. For those who are single, a profound connection with spiritual vision will appear. This person will not only stir your heart, but also awaken within you deep truths about the nature of love. Another message comes, full of meaning. Your spiritual gifts are awakening. Intuition, illuminating dreams, sensitivity to energy, even the power of healing through your hands, all of these lie within reach. At first you may doubt, dismissing them as imagination. But the practical lesson is this: experiment with care. Record your dreams. Practice daily meditation. Enroll in a course of energy work. These small steps will provide tangible evidence that the gift is real. A practical reminder: self-discipline and care is the foundation that allows inner power to flow sustainably. Adequate sleep, balanced nutrition, mindful breathing, and limiting exposure to toxic information. These are the scientific measures that stabilize your mind and nervous system. When body and spirit are cared for, intuition grows sharper, and the energy to heal becomes stronger. At last, hold gratitude in your heart and practice affirmations each day. Every morning, write down 3 things you did well, or 3 positive qualities you see in yourself. This is not superstition. It is a proven method of changing the patterns of the mind. Habits reshape the brain, reshaping behavior. And reshaped behavior creates new outcomes. Aquarius, you now stand at an important threshold. Step through with clarity and with compassion. Believe that you do not walk alone. And remember, the trials of today are the foundation for the victories of tomorrow. You are called to lead, not with noise, but with the light of reason and the strength of the heart. Beloved Aquarius, every time you smile, you are honoring all those who once loved you and lifted you up. Each time you rise to defend an ideal, to fight for a dream for humanity, their souls feel proud. They want you to know that you have never been abandoned. No matter how far you go, there are always kind eyes watching, unseen hands carrying you forward on this challenging road. Your spiritual guide leaves you with a small but meaningful practice. Before sleep, light a white candle. Pray that the angels will send into your dreams the fragments, the images, the messages you need to continue. And when you awaken, keep a notebook close by. Every image, every word, every fleeting feeling, all of them are keys from the higher realm. Through this, you will learn to record and to interpret the truths waiting to be revealed. The angels show me that the end of this year and the months of the new year will mark a time of remarkable growth. Every effort you have made in silence, healing yourself, expanding knowledge, building foundations for your future work, will begin to bloom on the material plane. Situations that seemed blocked will suddenly be released. Projects you thought were unfinished will shine once more, as if every door opens at once under the unseen hand of the universe. Yet with this expansion comes a lesson in patience. Aquarius, your nature often longs to see results immediately, to hold everything at once. But your angels whisper gently, do not rush. Every blessing has its appointed time. When it arrives, it will be complete and lasting. You do not need to force it. Your energy has already been sealed by the universe. In social life, I feel you are being encouraged to open your heart. Simple meetings, conversations, even exchanges that seem ordinary will bring fresh joy. New friends, sincere, radiant, full of bright energy, will step into your circle. They will become allies in your projects, companions walking beside you on your creative path. The universe is reshaping your circle so that your light is surrounded only by inspiration, not envy. In work and finances, the signs are even clearer. An unexpected opportunity is approaching. It may come as an invitation to collaborate, a bold proposal, or simply a phone call that changes everything. At first, you may hesitate because it does not come in the form you imagined. But trust it, for behind this opportunity lies growth and abundance. And most important, this abundance is not only financial, it is spiritual. You will discover a deeper trust and a stronger inner drive. The angels emphasize your purpose. Aquarius was not born to live by pattern, but to bring turning points of thought, to shed light in dark places. Your mission is to connect people, to inspire change, and to live as a testimony to truth. That is why you may feel an increasing call to step into spiritual, humanitarian, or artistic work. Do not be afraid. This is your soul remembering itself. In love, the reading shows powerful movement. If you are in a relationship, there will be frank conversations leading either to rebirth and deeper commitment or to a gentle parting that frees you both. If you are single, a significant destiny may appear, not shallow but profound enough to change how you see love. This person will awaken in you the trust in true love. Love as a path of awakening. In matters of health, many Aquarius may be feeling tired or tense. But this is the moment for healing. Pay attention to sleep. Eat mindfully. And above all, water. Drink plenty of water. Meditate beside a river. Or simply listen to the sound of rain. All of these will help you restore balance. Water is the symbol of purification, and it is the strongest ally for your healing in this season. Another message comes from loved ones who have passed. They want you to know they are at peace and that they are proud of you. Those dreams of embrace, those fleeting smiles you see when you close your eyes, they are not illusions, they are real signals. They whisper, keep going, do not stop, good things are waiting for you. The angels also want you to pay attention to the power of thought. Aquarius is a natural creator. Every thought is a seed. Be mindful of what you are planting. Focus on lack and you will nurture lack. Focus on abundance and you will nurture abundance. This is not only spiritual teaching, it is psychology. Your brain is shaped by what you repeat. Each morning, place your hand on your chest, take a deep breath, and whisper 3 times. Today I choose joy. Today I welcome miracles. Today I believe the universe is moving toward me. This is not only a spiritual ritual, it is a way of reprogramming your mind. Do this for 21 days without break. You will see your energy transform at the root. By the end of the year, a deep cycle of purification will open. You will leave behind heavy loads, relationships that no longer fit, work that no longer fulfills, or habits that have been draining your strength. You will feel as if you have set down the heavy backpack you have carried for too long. September is a spiritual month. You will feel drawn toward silence, meditation, and connection with the sacred. This month, messages from the universe will arrive through dreams, symbols, and even through conversations that seem ordinary. Listen closely. For Aquarius, this is the season when your gift of understanding and decoding signs rises to its highest point. In October, new relationships will arrive. Friendships, partnerships, or love, bringing you support, encouragement, and inspiration for the new journey. You may even receive unexpected support from someone who becomes a pillar of spirit in your path. It may be a friend, a teacher, or a new ally arriving at the moment you need them most. November, the month set apart for you, will be powerful. This is when you will realize that nothing you went through this year was meaningless. It all led you to one great conclusion: who you truly are and where you want to go in the future. This month will mark a complete rebirth, definitive choices, necessary endings, and meaningful new beginnings. It will feel as though you are reborn once again, right in the middle of your own life. Aquarius, November will sound like a bell of awakening. Life will show you that every effort, every moment of patience, every drop of sweat, and every tear, all will be rewarded. And as you step into December, you will enter the season of harvest. Many of the seeds you have planted, in work, in love, in spiritual growth, will begin to bloom. You will feel yourself recognized and uplifted by the universe. Along this journey come important life lessons. The first is confidence. In many moments, you have doubted your own strength and wisdom. But this cycle will demand that you trust yourself, because you are stronger than you think. The next lesson is letting go. Letting go is not failure. It is the courage to recognize that what is complete should be released. When you let go, you create space for better things to enter. And above all, you learn the lesson of self-love. Do not wait for recognition from the outside. Look within and recognize your value. When you love yourself, the universe mirrors that love back to you. The next message is faith. Even when you cannot yet see results, believe that the process has begun. Your faith will move mountains. I also see that in this cycle you may step into a special journey, a visit to a place carrying powerful spiritual energy. It may be a mountain, a river, a temple, or a forest. There, you will receive a sacred sign, clarity, peace, or the felt presence of your ancestors walking with you. This will be a turning point on your spiritual path. Beloved Aquarius, you did not come into this world merely to exist. Your mission is transformation. You were given the vision to see far, to see wide, and to use your experiences to open new paths for others. People come to you not for pretty words, but for the sincerity, wisdom, and light shining in your eyes. Your guide wants to remind you, do not fear your power. You are ready to guide others with love and with truth. And you will feel the urge to share, to teach, to uplift. This is not coincidence. It is your soul remembering its original purpose. A symbol appears, the butterfly. Each time you see a butterfly, in life or an image, know that it is a sign from loved ones who have passed. They are walking beside you, rejoicing in your growth and whispering, do not weep for what has not happened. Be grateful for what has been and move forward. The angels want to give you a prayer of protection through Archangel Michael. Please shield me with your blue light. Cut every cord of envy, fear, or doubt. Protect me from the shadows and surround me with love and strength. Nothing outside can harm me, for I walk under the justice of God. Repeat this prayer whenever you feel heavy. You will sense purification at once. And before we close, I want you to hold in your heart this sacred affirmation. Today I choose rebirth. I release the past. I set pain free. I embrace my strength. I trust the divine plan. Abundance and love are flowing toward me. I am protected and guided. It is done, and so it shall be. The vision becomes clear. You rise as a phoenix of the skies, leaving the ashes of the old behind and soaring higher than ever before. Every wound turns into wisdom, every failure becomes experience, and every loss transforms into power. This is your time, Aquarius, a time to affirm abundance, to heal, to love without fear. Walk with your head held high, for you are a soul protected and guided. The angels whisper, doubt no more. You already hold everything you need to succeed. Trust, be grateful, and keep moving forward, for what is coming will surpass every expectation. Engrave these words upon your heart. I am reborn in fullness. My strength is limitless. My path is illuminated. I am loved and I am guided. Aquarius, remember this. You have never been alone. Guides, ancestors, and angels are always beside you. And with every step you take, you are writing a new chapter for all of humanity. This is your moment. Walk as a living torch.